Hey up, me ducks. It's Simon here. How's everybody doing? Ah, Sunday. So many people here already chatting and saying hello. Just having my cuppa. So hope everybody's doing okay. Let's do a quick introduction and say hello to everybody. So we got Joanne, first one in. I did have a good birthday. Thank you, Joanne. It's only just the celebrations have kind of now just finished. So it's been 3 intense days, but it's been amazing. Bill, hi caveman, how are you? And we've got Kimberly, we've got Brian and Patrice. It's not over till it's over. Thank you for joining me last night live from the concert. I went live on Facebook for one of my favourite Erasure songs. So last night I went to an Erasure concert in Birmingham, which was incredible. In fact, I'll show you. If you don't know who Erasure is, and there are people out there who don't know who Erasure is, like there's somebody in my team. She's only 22. She's like, "Who are Erasure?" I felt really old. Uh, Andy Bell, Andy Bell, and Vince Clarke. So here, oh, that didn't stay long. That's Andy last night. His outfit was amazing. This was the auditorium. Well, it was an arena actually. There were 5,000 there, and that was the stage. I mean, it was incredible. And technology has really moved on. These screens either side were crystal clear. You could see the beads of sweat so defined on his face. It was unbelievable. I mean, because when they've toured before, they've only toured like concert halls, so you don't need screens. But for some reason, they've just took off again, and now they're in the O2 tonight, the O2. So they couldn't come to Nottingham. They had to go to like Birmingham because they needed a big arena. Even though we've got an arena, saw Pet Shop Boys there a few years ago. But the technology has come on so much that screens they're not pixelated anymore. They are razor sharp. It was incredible. It was a little bit scary being back in an arena with that many people. I must admit, we all had to show our passports. They didn't check ID, which was a little bit alarming, but we had to show our passports before we could go in. If you didn't have a passport to show, and I don't mean a passport to travel, I mean a COVID passport. So in the UK, you have to download it through the NHS that says you've had your double jabs, and it lets you into venues like that. If you haven't been jabbed, you can't go in. Um, but it still felt really weird because it's the first time in 2 years that I've been in a large gathering like that. However, I've come back. I've done my lateral flow. It's not going to show it, but it's too bright. Bright light, bright light. But I'm clear, so all is good. Which visiting my mum and stuff like that, I need to make sure that I'm clear for that. But yeah, so I went live for Victim of Love, and Patrice was there. It was lovely to see Patrice live, and she got to see a bit of the conference. They said conference. It certainly wasn't a conference. Who else we've got? We've got Ellie and Sandra and Jen. We have got Shauna. Hello, Shauna. And people are chatting, which is lovely. Angelic Michelle, nice to see you. Chris, hey Chris, how you doing, my friend? We've got our L. It's the birthday boy. It was a couple of days ago now. Couple of other birthday shout outs. Jackie, Jacaranda, birthday same day as me. So happy birthday, Jackie, if you're here. You are here. I can see you right underneath. So happy birthday to you. And our Jen, birthday yesterday. So happy birthday to both of them. And we have Pamela, Laura, Laura in Florida. My birthday in a couple of days. Happy birthday, Laura. All these Librans. Sol, Alicia, and Crystal, Sparkles, Renee, hello Renee, Blue Moon Goddess, Leslie, um, Gigi, Susan, Kim, hello Kim, and who else have we got? I'm forgetting who I've said now. Stephanie, hello Stephanie, nice to see you. Laurie, and Rhonda, I think, Marianne, Chelsea, and Candy. Hello. So I think I've said hello to everybody. So yeah, it's been amazing 3 days. So I went from work on Friday, didn't even come home. Such a tramp. And we went out. Now the idea was going out with all work friends that was going to go to the trip to Jerusalem, the ye old trip to Jerusalem, England's oldest pub, which is here in Nottingham. Meet people there, have a couple of drinks, then go down to the waterfront. So the waterfront is a part of Canal. There's a load of bars, and you can sit outside because it's been beautiful weather, apart from today. Beautiful weather on Friday and beautiful weather on Saturday. So you could sit outside, and you feel a little bit more safe, don't you, sitting outside, open air and all that. Well, we just arrived at the trip and we stayed there all night. The atmosphere was great. We was all enjoying ourselves, having a giggle, and we just ended up staying in that pub all night, which was great. So that was that. That was Friday night. A little bit squiffy Friday night, I've got to admit. It's been a long time since I've had a blowout like that, but it was my actual birthday that day, so why not? And then Saturday, as I say, we went to Birmingham. We had a nice meal at Nando's. Never been to a Nando's before. Tried one once years ago. Got really confused by it, so I left. They seem to have made it a lot better now. So went to Nando's, had a walk around Birmingham, and then it was the concert. I got in at 1 o'clock this morning. And then today, my friend Jen, who is one of my oldest friends, came, and her birthday gift was to take me for Sunday lunch, which was really nice. So we've just been over to see my mum. Jen's not seen her for 11 years since my 40th birthday party. And she wanted to see my mum, so I took her over so she could see my mum, and then I ran her home. And then I thought, well, I'll come on. I obviously missed everybody not doing a couple of catch up and cards yesterday. So I thought it would be nice. And I've got a few thank yous to say and a few gifts that I've had that I wanted to share as well. And I know you lot like to see decks and hauls and all that sort of thing. So I thought you'd just humour me whilst I showed them. But how is everybody? How's everybody doing? Couldn't resist, Sandra. What couldn't Sandra resist? Just like Simon, Sandra. I'm wounded. You're as old as you feel, and I feel half my age. It was Jen and I was talking today, because Jen's 6 months older than me, and neither of us act our age. And I'm like, but why should we? Why should we act our age? And when we was talking about when we're younger, and you think of our age back then, people were a lot older than they are now, or they seem to be. Um, I always talk about there's a picture of my grandma holding me as a baby, and she would have been the age I am now, literally, because she was born 1919 and I was born 70, so yeah, 51 years. But she's a little old lady with a tight grey perm, and she was 51, and I'm like, that doesn't seem possible in today's world, you know? Hey, Richie and Scott. Is it Scott? No, I think, is it? No, it's not. That was Scott's, um, with it being Scorpio. But hello to you as well. Oh, and someone's saying hello to Tanji. So hello, Tanji and Marina. So Yes, we shouldn't act our age. Exactly. I think your state of mind has a lot to do with your age as well. And people keep saying to me, um, what products do you use? Because I don't. I'm really lucky. I don't have any wrinkles at all. Don't have any. And people always say, what's, and I don't use anything. I never put anything on my face. The only thing I don't do is put soap on my face because I used to put soap on my face as a teenager and it brought me out in terrible spots, acne. Um, and then I lost that at about 17. They went, and I've never put soap on my face. But I don't use any moisturizer. Maybe I should, but so far, touch wood, so far so good. But I do have that sort of, I feel 17 in my head, so I just act it. And I think that has a lot to do with it, mental attitude. Because, I'm not going to mention any names, but in my family, there are people who go on about their age all the time, and they think they should act a certain way because they're a certain age and it ages them. And I don't want to ever do that. You'll know when you come to the area. I'm missing the conversations. Becca would say you need some sun cream. Becca would say that. If I'm out in the sun, I don't need. Mind you, I think Becca just wears it like moisturiser, doesn't she? Uh, the sun's always there, I suppose. Hi, Jonathan, and thank you. I was wondering if you shaved my head, would my wrinkles disappear? Hello, Elle, Candy, Becca, and everyone I miss. Oh, is Becca here? I didn't see Becca come in, but hey up, Becca, if you are here. Is Becca here? But if you are, hello. Simon, you have great skin and you look very young. It's working, whatever you're doing. Oh, thank you, Michelle. And I wasn't saying that fishing for compliments or anything. It's just what somebody said to me. And what do you put on your skin because you don't have any wrinkles? I don't. It's just PMA, positive mental attitude. Anyway, do you like my T-shirt? I bought a um, Clark and Bell, Clark and Bell T-shirt. Trying to fit it all in now. Um, from the venue last night. Every time I always buy one night with the Violet Flame or whatever the tour is, but that dates it. I don't know. That's great. It doesn't matter, does it? But I like this because it's Clark and Bell, and if they tour again in another 3 or 4 years, I can wear something like this, and it's a classic. It's timeless. It's not dated. You won't have people going to the Neon tour, which you've just done, wearing Violet Flame. Although you could, but I mean, in my channel a bit, but used to be around more was just Erin. Right. Okay. That explains it then. And I saw somebody say hello to Hazel Jane as well. Is our Sinead here? I'm looking back. Yes, hello. How are you, my duck? All right, shall we have a look at some gifts then, some treats? And this is like because it's been a whirlwind from I actually opened some presents on Thursday night before going to bed because I was up. I've had my shower taken out again at the minute because they're retiling. So I'm having to have baths, which take a lot longer time. So I had to get up, have a quick bath, and go to work for 7. So I opened some Thursday night, and then I was out from 6:30 Friday till midnight Friday night. I was out all day till 1 o'clock this morning. Time I got up today, and I've not had time to look at anything other than unwrap them. So it's almost like reminding myself as well. So you can share the experience with me. Kelly, hello. Nice to see you. So, where shall we start? This is a really nice little gift from one of my teammates. So when I walked into the office on Friday morning, there was balloons, the streamers, and all that sort of stuff. And the reason why they made a big fuss this year is because last year was my big, big birthday, but couldn't do anything because of the lockdowns, and we went into tier 3. So my party that I'd got booked at a pub, my friend's pub, and DJ and everything got cancelled. Then was going to just have a family affair at the family home. But 2 weeks before, that's when the Prime Minister said maximum of 6 people in a house. So we just cancelled everything, and I said, "Oh, I'll do something next year." And I didn't do a big party, but what I did do was like it was a 50 plus one kind of celebration. So I love this. This is jade crystal, and it's to roll away your wrinkles. No, but you wear it. You use it on like your cheekbones and things like that. The little one is for your eyes. So you use it on your eyes, and you can put, oils onto your skin as well, and use the rollers over that or any sort of cream. Obviously, if you're using essential oils, remember TLC. So tea tree, lavender, and chamomile are the only three that can go direct onto the skin. Everything else you have to mix with a base oil. Um, so so these are really nice, and the person in my team has got a rose quartz one. And she knew I liked green crystals like malachite, and she got me jade. So yeah, so that's really nice. Yeah, they are, Sandra. I've seen them before and often thought about getting one. So um, so yes. Also, um, our Jackie's here. So Jackie, and I love these little cards you can get. So it says, "Happy birthday to you. I went with a Slimming World option instead of Bailey's." So for my birthday last year, she sent some Bailey's. And I wasn't expecting anything at all, because I said to Jackie last year, and I don't expect anything, from anyone, but it's always really lovely. But she said, "Oh, I've only sent it you because it's your 50th." And then she sent me these as well. But it's some Winsor and Newton Pro markers. And look, there's loads of awesome colours in this. So there's like a purple, there's orange, there's red, there's different shades of green, black, silver. There's loads. These are all the colour options that you get with them. And I love Winsor and Newton, so they're going to be amazing for that. Oh, pens. Yeah, Kelly. um, Up and onwards with the facial rollers. Keep those wrinkles at bay. Um, Jenna, hello. How are you? Oh, it's lovely to see you live, See you live. Um, yeah, amazing selection. There's like uh 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, I think. Yeah, it says on the front. 12 plus one. Um, and that one, I'm not quite sure what that one does. It's the one that's got the kind of grey, I think it's BL for blank, but I'm not quite sure what you do with that. Kelly would know. Um, but I've seen them before, and I always think, oh, what do you do with them? Also, which was a lovely surprise, I got a card from Red Bean B, who has been to both of the UK tarot meetup. So she came to Glastonbury last year, and she came to Glastonbury this year. And I didn't get to see her a lot this year because we kind of broke off into groups, and some went shopping, some went for something to eat. So I didn't get to spend a lot of time with her, but she sent me a card, and she sent this beautiful drawstring bag, but it's huge. And I think I'm going to put my tarot tiles in this because I've not been able to get a drawstring bag that is large enough. But I think this one will be, because it's really big and it's lovely. It's beautifully lined. So yeah, and I was really touched. It was really sweet of her to do that. So I sent her a message just saying thank you so much for that. Oh, I'm dropping things. Whilst our Kelly's here as well, I'll show this because I've just dropped a tea bag. Kelly sent me a tea bag. She sent me it, and all my cards are up above, up there. Can you see? Top two shelves. Um, but I put this one to one side because there's some little bits attached to the inside. But look at that. Isn't that an awesome card? And she's gone with a spooky theme because it's October and we like our kind of spooky stuff. And look at, it's got my name on. Oh, I'm being drowned out by light. This little ghoul with Simon on it. It's got sparkles on one side. So I loved that. And then on the inside, there's all these little stickers, fun little stickers. And look at that one. How cool is that for a sticker? Oh, that's not made it much better to show it like that. And then there is a bookmark. Shall I turn that light off? It seems to be saturating everything. Or I'll turn it down a little bit. See if that makes a difference. I've probably gone really dark now, haven't I? Oh, no, it's too dark, I think. Maybe. Oh, it's better for seeing things, or the better to see you with, my dear. But I'm darker. So I don't want to lose anything, so I'm going to put it back under, put everything back under the paper clip so I don't lose anything. But what she did, I feel very spoiled because she did a couple of Kelly pouches. Now I need to turn it up, or I'll put this on. This is the problem with winter. I love winter, but getting the lighting right is difficult. We'll have to go with that. So I asked Kelly a while ago. Oh no, I can't find it. This isn't the one. I picked the wrong one up. This is my spares. But the Crystal Visions Tarot. Now I need to find the other deck because I put it somewhere. Do you remember in May I did a tutorial walkthrough of trimming a deck? And this is the damaged one, and this is why I had to replace it. But that's how I trimmed it. So I trimmed it on both sides. I edged them in pinks and purples, and it finished nice, but I messed up at the top. Can you see there? So I had to order a deck so that I could replace the card. So I used this one as spares. So it's going to be here behind me somewhere. I will find it. But I asked Kelly if she would make me a pouch and I would buy it. And she did, but she's included it as a birthday present. And it's gorgeous because it's pink on the inside and purple on the outside, which is just wonderful because I wanted it in pinks and purples. But look at that gorgeous little my mind's gone blank. What are they called? Not tokens. Trinkets? They're called charm. That's the word I'm looking for. Charm. But how gorgeous is that? Because it's the Crystal Visions Tarot, and it's not a deck about crystals, it's crystal visions, the vision through looking through a crystal ball. So it's got this beautiful crystal ball, and I can't believe how thick it is. It's really gorgeous. So I got that, and then, as well as her gifting me that, she did me a pouch for my Moon Baby tarot. And look at the colours. It's got the beautiful pink. It's got the soft blue, like almost like a minty blue. It's got the orange. But look at the charm for this as well. It's gorgeous. Let me try and do it so you can see it properly. Wow. There we go. Look at that. So my Moon Baby Tarot is here. Look at the colour match of the kind of duck egg blue. And then she's used a lot of the colours because it's got lots of pinks in this deck. Lots of pinks all the way through it. And orange, pink and orange and that greeny blue. so it matches with the ribbon and the stitch. So love the crescent moon. I know it's perfect. Let me pop it in. And I mean, Kelly's got this deck as well, so she knew the size specifications and everything. So it fits lovely. And of course, it has pink edges, very subtle pink. But look at that, perfect. And I saw Kelly, making one. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to end up just buying everything you make. When people say to me, oh, I can't watch your videos because I end up buying the decks that you talk about, I can relate, because when I see Kelly's work, I'm like, I want one. So she was really kind to send me 2 pouches. So thank you, Kelly. I really, really appreciate them. I just need to now find my Crystal Visions that's trimmed, because I put it somewhere thinking, I've got the pouch coming from that, so I'll put them somewhere. And I'm trying to think where I put them. Actually, I'm a lot brighter on the iPad than I am on here, so it looks like the lighting is all right. Miss Honeybear, Miss Shaniba, Miss Shaniba. Since I got these AirPods, if you've got them in and you get an Instagram notification. Now I have certain Instagram accounts on alert, so it alerts me of things like Deviant Moon being one of them and Kelly being another. It will ping in your ear and it will say, Deviant Moon has just made a post. And then you obviously go and have a look. Well, Miss Honeybear is all one word on Instagram. So it it announced the other day, ding ding ding, Miss Shaniba has just posted to Instagram. So I had to glide Kelly and I'm like, oh my gosh, it calls you Miss Shaniba. So it's a bit of it's a pleasure, my dear. Oh, thank you. You know how much I love your pouches. So perfect gift. So yeah, Miss Shaniba is how I will think of her now. Oh, our Jen, look at this. Jen sent me a mug, and it is a stoneware mug with this beautiful design, this Celtic design on the handle. But that's not all. Are you ready for this? Look at that. It's the Hermit. Isn't that just the perfect mug? My new favourite mug. So I absolutely love it. And I was going to use it today and put my coffee in it, but I was like, no, because if I'm doing that, I can't then show the handle. I look at the base, signed by the creator. It's just perfect for me. It's the right size, lovely handle. It's going to be a hug mug through winter, and I love this kind of pottery. I really love this kind of pottery. So yeah, I love it. A hermit mug. So people have been so kind. Thank you, Jen. Gorgeous mug, isn't it? I told him no more mugs now, or people start calling me his mug pusher. She did. Because I opened that on Thursday night, and obviously it was very late Thursday night, but it's still the middle of the afternoon for Jen. So I was like, thank you so much. I love it. And Jen was like, take me a picture because I want to see how it turned out from when she ordered it. And then she was like, hold on, why are you opening your presents early? So I had to explain why I had. Our Elle, my dear tarot daughter, sent me this, and it made me smile. I've not had a look at it yet, but they have put Happy Birthday, Dar, a strange and wonderful deck for a strange and wonderful bloke. And then there obviously wasn't the emoji for them to put a wink emoji, so it actually spells wink. But happy birthday, Dart, a strange and wonderful deck for a strange and wonderful bloke. With that being from our L, you can only take that as a compliment, can't you? You know, if our L thinks I'm strange and wonderful, then brilliant. And that had a little sticker inside it, look. So I don't know anything about this deck, but they seem to always have their finger on the pulse and know all the amazing decks out there. So it's got this symbol on it and it says tarot. On the side it says Magicae Demonibus Tarot. Magicae Demonibus Tarot. Has anybody ever heard of that? Magicae Demonibus Tarot. Wow. I love these bags, especially the one with Moon Baby's deck. Oh, you must be a little bit behind Aspasia. But yeah, they're fab. Demonibus. Have I been saying it wrong? Demonibus. Magicae Demonibus Tarot. Jenna has it on Kickstarter. I have it. Kickstarter. Right. So I'm not going to do full walkthroughs of decks because I'll do them, you know, on my channel. But I just want to show a few cards from each one, and I'm just intrigued to see this. Oh my goodness, the artwork looks amazing. With it just being a symbol like this, I thought it might be a deck of like sigils and things. People asking for my shop link. Is it okay? Of course, absolutely. Yeah, please feel free. And have you still got, because you put on your community tab, Kelly, that there's still 2 pouches, and I clicked the link, but it said, uh-oh, something's gone wrong from Etsy. So the link didn't work for me. I thought, oh, I'll go and have a look. Let's go and have a look. This deck is so cute. Oh my gosh. I can't get in it. It opens like a cigarette packet, but I can't find the little bit that starts you off. Where is it? I can see it, but... Oh, here we go. Oh no, I haven't. I've just torn a bit off it. If I smudge it a bit, do you know? Hey, I'm in. Hey Val, nice to see you. Oh, it's linen. It's linen cardstock. Wow, these are backs, and I really like that as a back. It's kind of dark maroon border with a lighter maroon back. Oh, but look at these cards. Oh, I like this. I really like this. Elle, you done good, kid. Oh, oh wow. I suppose I best give some sort of uh, parental warning advisory because there's some extreme images coming up. So if you're easily offended or of a delicate disposition, then look away now. But I love decks that are so interesting and intriguing. A lot of this reminds me of some sort of Buddhist imagery, of like Mara or even Hindu. And then you get more cards that have like this classic art. You can look again now. Oh my goodness. Justice is intense. Okay, look away because this is really intense. Because you've got this snake head about to bite in a very delicate area. She's beheaded somebody. Oh, is there like a downloadable PDF or something with this? Because this is. Oh, look at the strength card. I've never heard of this, but it's incredible. The Hanged Man. Wow. It's like Krampus squared. Did it have two emperors? No, it's Empress and Emperor, and then have I got it in wrong order? High Priest. No. No, Empress, Emperor, High Priest. High Priestess, Magician. No, just the one. The Death card is epic. The Devil. Wow, that Devil looks like a Samira May kind of art style. The Samira May Tarot reminds me of. Oh, this is incredible. The images are. It also kind of reminds me of a bit like Carnival at the End of the World. Some of the characters, the figures in it. Look at Judgment. It's got this classic art style, but oh my gosh! And the miners are like monochrome, like sketchwork. So you've got coloured majors, and then you go to this kind of monochrome style for the miners. I love it. Ah, what an amazing gift. Thank you, Elle. Thank you so much. Really, really love it. I could edge it in red with one of my Winsor and Newton pens from Jackie. Very cool. It is cool. Val says, "Oh, you know it's a successful gift when you've got your dog going." It's a brilliant, brilliant gift. Okay, then our Sandra. Sandra sent me two decks, which I mean, we all know Sandra is so generous anyway. But we had a rule. Was it last year or the year before? Was like, look, let's just stick with one deck. But Sandra did say to me, I'm going to send you two because, or just because really. But this deck is off my Amazon wish list, and it's the Tarot at the End of the Rainbow. And I hadn't seen this deck ever, or even heard about its release. It's by Lo Scarabeo. No rule this year. Until Ben from Beneficial Tarot did a walkthrough of it, and I was like, I've not heard or seen anything about this deck. And then since Ben's video, quite a few people have bought it. And I I say quite like it. I really like it. And I added it to my wish list. And Sandra's got my wish list, and I have Sandra's wish list, which is really helpful at like birthdays and Christmases and stuff. Good question. I'll look it up. I'm not quite sure what that is. Tarot at the End of the Rainbow. I saw this on Ben's channel. Yeah, exactly. And was you like me, Ange? Never even heard of it until then. I'm struggling to get in this. Did this one have like a? Yes, it has in the middle. You think I would get the hang of these by now with the amount of decks that I have and have opened. Ben has a knack for filming these cool decks that aren't very well known. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. He did one the other day, an Oracle deck, and it was by the creator of the White Rabbit Oracle that I've got. And I was like, oh, I didn't even know about this. And I love that artist. So these have amazing backs. You get the title card at the end of the rainbow, but look at the back. Got this Triskel in the middle with the beautiful colours, rainbow colours, and I love the Celtic design. But it's borderless. It is vibrant. I'll just show you a few cards. I love the rainbow effect all the way through it. Hoping the lighting is okay in this. Hi Simon, I always love the hair statue behind you. Oh, this one, yeah, and this was just, I think it was like a tenner from Tesco, a supermarket, but I love his eyes as well. Stay tuned for hairs because I've got another birthday gift to show you. Look at that as well for our lover's card. Strength. So I love this. It's full of like leprechauns and goblins and fey folk. Death is pretty intense. Curious, do you have a trash bin under your desk for all the unwrapping? No, I don't. I really should do that, actually. That's a really good idea. Just go to like the pound shop and get a little trash bin. I just kind of, at the minute, I've been putting all the wrappings inside the mug so that I can just empty that when I've done. But a trash bin would be a great idea. But the devil. Oh, love that card. Our world card is beautiful. So yeah, tarot at the end of the rainbow. You need a kitty cat. Can't have them living here. Not allowed them. It's too dangerous for them. No cats or dogs or rabbits or anything bigger than a bird or a mouse. Yeah, and then also sent me an oracle deck, which is the Old Ways Magic Oracle. And look at that back design. Isn't that gorgeous? And I'd seen these. Now I thought it was Sandra, but who had done a walkthrough, but it wasn't because when I spoke to Sandra about it, she said she got two, so she just got hers as well. But it's got this little book, and it's linen cardstock, and these images are just beautiful. I love the backs. The backs are stunning. I'll just show you a few because I want to do, as I say, walkthroughs of these decks. They're gorgeous. It's so intricate and detailed. Oh, protection. Sovereignty. I think this is one of my favourites, which is ground. Look at that. Look at all the animals. Just beautiful. I saw the images and hoped you would love them. I did. I do, I should say. The Wild Mage. We have the World card. Because he's like 500 floors up. Yeah, and you can't, you know, because there's so many people, there's 450 apartments here, and if you had a dog and they started barking, it would be horrendous for people living so close by. And they need exercise and stuff like that. But for cats, they used to allow cats until the 1980s because they would fall from the windows, or they don't necessarily, and the windowsills are slopey, so even if they went out, they would just slip off and they would fall to the death, and nobody wants that. So this deck is stunning, absolutely stunning. Wild Ways Magic Oracle, just really gorgeous. It's just the detail, the line work, just breathtaking. We even have a card for grief. And then look at this for Journey's End. I think that's what I want my ending to be. Kind of like a natural burial, to become part of a tree. Yeah, the Wild Ways Magic Oracle. Magic with a K. The pagan way. And it comes with a little bag as well, which is really nice. Bye, Val. Okay, so that's that. And then Mr. Chris, our Chris Kelly, really wasn't expecting this. I went over to my mum's yesterday, and Mum said, "Oh, there's been a couple of packages from Amazon." So I opened this one, and it said, "Simon, happy birthday! Some nice smellies to add to your collection from Chris Kelly," which was really nice. And I glided Chris, because the weird thing about this was Becca brought me one of these gift sets, and I love this ribbon, by the way, because it's got elastic, and I'm going to keep them because I'm a cheapskate. Now, I just think they're great. You can use them in other things, especially when they're elastic. You can just slip them around rather than having to cut through them. So, yeah, I love them. And she bought them me for Christmas last year, and I just finished them. And it's these votive candles, and they smell absolutely gorgeous. And it says on the back that they're high luxury candles, on the little bit of paper, sorry, that you get with them. But yeah, beautiful packaging. There's all different, like sweet pea, mango and coconut, black cherry, pink peony, watermelon, plush berries. So there's all different scents in there, and they're really lovely. And I have these little what do you call them? Votive candle holders. I've got one that's, you've probably seen it in my videos, like a crackle red one, and they just smell divine. So I was like, thank you so much. That's really generous. And then he was like, oh, there's part two coming, going to be delivered tonight. And I was like, oh wow. And the strange thing was, I rang over to my parents this morning and said, look, I'm going to come over in a bit because Jen wants to see you. And he's like, okay. I says, any packages come? He says, no. So I said, all right, okay, no worries. Well, there is another one coming. And then he rang and said, just gone out to go to the shed, and round the back of the house, there's a package. And I was thinking, oh no, because it started to rain. But he found it before it rained, and it's nothing. It's perfect. And the little note says, Simon, happy birthday, my friend. I hope you enjoy this deck as much as I do. Love, Chris. And he's only gone and sent me the Erasure tarot. And the only time I've seen this deck is on Chris's channel. And I'm just blown away, because, you know, the candles alone was just, I was really humbled. You can see I struggle over words when, I'm kind of blown away by people's generosity. But I do remember seeing this deck on Chris's channel and thinking, oh wow, that looks really, really interesting. And I love finding out about other cultures, other religious practices. I'm very respectful of them. I don't necessarily just take from them, but I think it's really important that we broaden our minds and learn about other people who share our planet and their beliefs and their cultures. And so for me, this deck with the amazing artwork that's in it is definitely going to be one that I'm going to use for study and to read about and study and read about it. It's beautifully presented because it's a Llewellyn. Um, the book, I don't think I've ever seen such a thick guidebook. It is so heavy. With this, it's 354 pages. It's got full colour images, nice glossy pages, but you get the image and then you get the writing about it. And it goes into, the belief system. The guidebook is amazing, Simon. You're very welcome. Thank you, Chris. I mean, as I said when I texted you, very naughty, but at the same time, it's just, I mean, look at that from the moon. So I will be doing a walkthrough of this, so I'll just show some of the images that are in the book. You'll see them better here anyway, but artwork is incredible. Oh, at least I hope you can see them here. You're probably not being able to see them very, very well. There you go. So has anybody seen much about this deck? Because like I say, other than Chris's walkthrough, I wasn't that familiar with it. I'll read what it says on the back as well. It says, feel the energy of the Orishas, bursting with colour and energy. The bold art of the Orisha Tarot evokes the profound stories of the Lukumi. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, so apologies if mispronouncing. Created by an initiated practitioner, this captivating deck is designed to bridge the public aspects of Orisha wisdom with a traditional tarot usable by everyone. The reader will recognize the familiar tarot structure but overlaid with Orisha archetypes, complete with a guidebook that shares the meanings of the deck's figures, symbols, and scenes. This kit is perfect for those who want to explore or deepen a personal approach to card reading. And there's some thumbnails on the back as well with some of the artwork. No, I'm not really. I'm in Scotland, and Simon is kinda midish England, right middle, yeah, in the Midlands, right in the middle of the country. The Midlands is split into two halves. You've got East Midlands and then West Midlands, and East Midlands is where I am, and West Midlands would be where like Brian Cormac Carr and Ben from Beneficial Tarot is. So yeah. So Chris, thank you, and I can't wait to dive in and have a look at that. Okay, so I'm just going to grab this because I've run out of space. Just bear with me 1 second. Try not to drop anything. So you'll all be aware, particularly if you've watched my channel in other years, that I've got a friend who's very talented with wood. Does lots of woodwork. Even way back when I had my travel altar case, which is that big wooden box that was beautifully painted, and then the individual little tarot figures, each from the major arcana. Lots of things like the staff that I got last year, which is amazing. So many different things. Well, this year, there was three things. Firstly, I really love this. So this has the Hermit's Lantern on. Then on the back, it has the Tree of Life, but it opens up and it's a mini altar. Look at that. And then it has the goddess on the inside, and then some designs like the Triskel, and then the symbols for the elements. So you can put a little tea light in front of it, and it becomes a little travel altar. I thought that was perfect. Absolutely love it. Um, yeah, not only great with woodwork, but even the artwork is really, really stunning. Wow, that is amazing. Yeah, so this is James who, and I said to James yesterday, you know, if you opened an Etsy shop, you'd make a killing because he is just so, so talented. But it's just time, you know, works full time, 6 days a week, just doesn't have time. But so I feel very blessed that each birthday I get these amazing gifts. The second thing, I love this. He did this wood turning. And then on the top is this triple moon design. Hopefully, you'll be able to see that in this resin. It's beautiful emerald green resin. And what it is a holder for a chalice, a travel chalice. Look at that. I'm trying to do it where you can see it. How beautiful is that? I could even have that on my desk where I have my little sword, wand, and pentacle for the elements. Um, but yeah, I love that it fits inside here and it's got its own little um, travel case for the chalice. That's beautiful too. Okay, both are beautiful. Then we get the big item, which just blows my mind. So, when I opened it, when I first opened it, I opened this and I was like, okay, is it hoopla? It's this huge, beautiful wooden base. Now, this actually, last year, he made me a wand. It's got all these kind of sigils and etchings and everything all the way down the wand. This is from the same branch. So he kept this remain from last year, which is the same as the wand. So I think that is just perfect. But as you probably guessed, it's a stand. And it's a stand for my very own Lunar Moon hair. Look at that. So this Lunar Moon hair, if you look at the work that has gone into this, there are autumnal leaves. We then have the winter. It goes through all the seasons, and it's got acorns, again more leaves. Then it goes into spring and summer. I'm hoping this is coming out okay. Um, and down to her back legs and the leaves. It's just absolutely beautiful. And it's huge. Look at how I'm trying to get it all in camera. And it's done on both sides. You've got the moon and the stars as well, because it's lunar moon hair going through the wheel of the year. And now I've just got to find somewhere to put her because she needs to be on display because she's so beautiful. But the detail that's gone in to this is just staggering. Absolutely staggering. Your friend is so talented. Absolutely, absolutely talented. So, Luna goes on my stand like so. And there she is. I love it. Isn't that amazing? Oh, so there you have it. Al comes in with, whoa. I wonder if I can put some kind of removable tape on them for labelling. Not sure what that's about. Wow, look at all these comments. Oh my God, gorgeous. What? Oh wow. You are the luckiest man alive. I feel like the luckiest man alive. I really do. It's just been humbling over the last few days just to um just the memories that have been created as well, you know. It's touching and humbling receiving gifts. But it's just been a lovely few days as well, just to, not think about anything else, but just being in the moment, sharing nice times with friends. And yeah, it's just been, and the cards that I've received from people with well wishes it's been really, really lovely. I mean, I obviously got other gifts from family and stuff like that. But I got a lot of money put in as well from family. So I bought some boots, I bought a jumper, I bought one or two bits, and I also um, bought this today, which I thought I would share. Um, and I mean, I do lots of journaling, but I don't know, with journals, I find that there's a pressure to kind of to keep on top of it. Or if you miss a day, it irks me because then I'm like, oh, there's a blank page. So I saw this today. It's called the Memory Library. I don't know if anybody's seen it, um, but it's a time capsule. So it says create a personal time capsule of memories that can be stored on a shelf and checked out later. This keepsake box contains a library date stamp, which I love. It's so antiquated. I love it. An ink pad and a drawer full of 60 cards that are designed for making a log of your life as it happens. Pull out a card, jot down the latest event, and stamp it with the date that it occurred. So you can capture your accomplishments, any awards, milestones, or achievements, experiences, lists of trips taken, books read, or any ongoing activities. Um, superlatives, superlatives, superlatives. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Exceptional singular experiences, and it says underneath the most amazing concert. And then miscellaneous memories, significant moments that defy categorization. So I thought, do you know what? Because it's that time of year now where it's planner time. And last year I spent a lot of money, like £125 on a file of facts, because I was spending loads on Midori's and Hobonichis. And so this year I'm just going to order my file of facts inserts. I tend to use that pretty much all the time, and I like it. But I like it because I've got a work section, I've got a section for quotes, I've got a section for channel ideas, and lots of different bits and bobs in there. But for a journal, it's just like I struggle to do something um, that requires me to do it every day. So I like the idea of this. How do you get in it? How do you get in it? I guess I have to cut through that piece of card, do I? Unless it slides. Does it slide? Well, you think it would give you... So it's got memory library, front and back, but then I don't know how to get in it. So I feel that I must have to cut through that. But I'm worried about cutting through that in case that's not... You're an excellent teacher. Clearly not, history lover, because I don't know how to get in this. Oh, it pulls out. I'm glad I didn't cut through it. Oh, wow. So it says the Library of, and then you've got an old-fashioned library date stamp, which I love. Ah, and then it's a index file. So it says accomplishments, experiences, superlatives, and miscellaneous. And they're all color coded. So if we look at one of the cards, this is accomplishments. The milestone reached and the date, the count, and then it says, reaching this milestone taught me, made me feel, encouraged me to. That's really cool. And then the experiences. Oh, wow. They're listed differently for your experiences. You've got the location, arrival, and departure. And then the miscellaneous has a memory, the date, the occurrence, and then the associations and emotions at the bottom. And then the superlatives, if I'm saying that right. Full report, this experience reminded me of, was shared with, made me want to. But they've all had these date stamps on them. So I really like that. That's such a cool concept. And I like this little index file system. And the little date stamp that you get. So I just saw that in the shop while I was out and about today, and I thought, do you know what? I'll give that a go and see how we get on, because it looked like an interesting little kit. So there we have it. Ugh. I have to go. Lovely gifts. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for being here, Naomi. I didn't see you come in, so hello, goodbye. Well, that's an Erasure song. Hello, goodbye. Anyway, yeah. So that's it. It's been an amazing few days. Thank you again to everybody. And all of those of you who sent messages as well, to either on YouTube or in the Hermit's Cave Facebook group or via Messenger. It's been really nice, and thank you for being here tonight and sharing some time with me. It was really lovely to hang out with you all. Just popping in to wish Simon many happy returns of the day. Thank you, Tammy Pie. Nice to see you. Scott took an afternoon nap. I thought I saw you earlier, Scott. I said, was it you? It's got somebody who has a similar channel name. Glad you had a wonderful birthday, Simon. I did. And you lot all helped to make it a very memorable one. So thank you. All right, I'm going to head off because I've not eaten I've got some tea to have before Becca's live at 9. So I might see some of you in there. What's happening next? Well, there's some deck walkthroughs to do as the week goes on. So I will be around to do that. And then on Saturday, I will be doing my catching up with Shauna from Six of Wands. So I'm really looking forward to getting to know a little bit more about our Shauna, and I'll also be doing the draw from the 2 giveaways. That makes it look like it's 4. The 2 giveaways of the Liminal 11 products. Thank you for watching, everybody. Have an amazing rest of your weekend. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the love and support you continue to show me and have shown me over the last 5 years. I really appreciate it and always will. So thank you again. Have a great weekend. And until next time, go in peace. Namaste and blessed be.